everybody, my name is Ryan and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today to watch season 1 episode 9 of Only Murders in the Building. A quick recap of the last episode. We really dug deep into the Demases and what they may or may not have been involved with regarding Tim Kono's death. We kind of gathered the information that it was them, but when we went to talk to the detective about this, she was like, you need to really like fill out the blanks. So we have the who, we have the what, we need the how and the why and the why now, I think is what she was saying. And they were working really hard on this. We brought Jan in and, well, Charles brought Jan in, and then Oscar obviously showed up, and we met some super fans. So Oliver, when he was out and about getting some dip, he brought the super fans in to try to help put some of the pieces together, and we got it all mapped out and figured out and turned in, made the last episode. Jan was a little bit pissed because they kind of kicked her out and were like, you're not being very helpful. So she went back to her apartment and she had a note on her door that was like some threatening note. It was something about like, we're watching you, or like, watch what you're doing, that kind of thing. Like very ominous, kind of like what Oliver had on his door before they poisoned Winnie. And we had video footage, the detective had video footage of the Demases outside at the time that the fire alarm was happening, so it could not have been them. So now I feel like we're gonna really get back into it and try to figure out what actually happened here. But it ended with Charles going to Jan's and she was on the floor with like blood all over, so I think she's dead, but I also don't know if she's dead. So that is the big question here. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all of the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. Link for that's down below. And without any further ado, let's just jump right in to season 1, episode 9 of Only Murders in the Building. Let's go.
They're cleaning out Tim Kono's apartment tomorrow. So
interesting. I always find it quite interesting on what clips they bring up in the recap, because they're very specific, and I think they very much point to like, we want you to remember that this happened.
Jan!
Yeah, this is horrible. Is she dead, guys? That's not good.
New York in winter is no friend of the bassoon.
Jan narrating.
A cold instrument will go flat on you. Takes extra time and care to warm her up, to make her feel comfortable.
Oh.
To make it special every time I pick her up.
This
like we're
is
meeting
horrible.
for the first time.
Okay, so she's okay.
Learning if we might play well with each other. If we might work as one. Which is the only way it can work.
I can see you wince. Tomorrow?
All I have to do is sit and blow. No comment on that?
If it was Howard the cat guy, who you tried to remind us of, I want to snap his leg off like a...
Did she see who it was? I'm guessing not.
You should have mentioned Howard to the cops.
You need some proof to do that, and I never saw the person.
Yeah. I can't believe I let myself get distracted.
You would think they would have like lots of cameras on in the halls, you know?
The Jules and the Demases.
Well, you guys did solve one murder, just not Tim Kono.
Mm-hmm.
I need to tell them I'm out. And
Oh, Charles.
things. And Mabel's gonna be looking at me with those damn Cocker Spaniel eyes. But you mean more. Pataki, my stunt double from Brazos.
Your stunt double from 20 years ago just pops over?
Yeah, it's a thing. Pataki makes it a point to stop by every year when bad timing, which is also a Pataki thing. Whoa!
Well,
That's Sue Sylvester. I also haven't ever seen Glee, but I know that that is Sue Sylvester. I have seen clips.
So, you just forget about that. That's what they call a retraction.
That's so interesting that she's painting that.
All part of the thrill
Oh,
of being the
what is
first
that?
investigative. And we can all still enjoy the fine dips and wraps.
Am I the only one happy the Demuses got accused of something they didn't do? Back at you, fuckers. Yeah, it took you long enough. I had to clean it up.
I don't know if I like it.
Do you like it?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. I know they kissed already, but I'm not used to it.
I can't believe he didn't tell you this story.
Well, we've only known each other a few weeks, and
Oh, adorable. So you two are freshly in love.
Oh my god.
I don't know about heating up.
Hey, I've been listening, okay? I saw you on Fallon. You are about to get Tarantino'd, man.
Oh god.
He looks great. Mwah. Probably gonna have to age me up just a little bit. And some jowls, some eye stuff, and then we're good to go. Hey, Jan, you think you could rustle up a little coffee?
She got stabbed.
Love Saz.
Saz, that's her first name?
Yeah, Saz was always more popular than I was on the set. Oh, really?
Oh.
Well, ask my ex-girlfriend Cookie, who left me for Saz.
I can't believe she told her to go whip up some coffee.
Hey, how you feeling?
Oh, better. I have the best caretaker looking after me.
Oh, that's so sweet. You hear that, Brazos? You still got it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
The fuck?
my stunt double from Brazos.
Saz Pataki. Happens all the time.
A stunt woman. That's badass.
I did some of my own stunts.
Yeah, you rode a bike.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, Saz.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
I got it.
that's gotta be Oliver.
So Bunny's a fuckface. Oh, hey Jan, how's your back?
Oh, better if I hunch.
Oh, terrific. Oh. Charles, I need to camp.
Saz.
I don't know what work you've had done, but it's too much. And that is not the response you first want.
Oh my god.
Is that filler?
I'm over here.
Imagine doing that to somebody. Imagine going in and being like, touching someone's face.
Howard, I just don't get this yet.
Well, look, we
Stop. Stop. I don't, not them doing things at the same time. Stop.
You're missing one very big thing.
What?
Motive. This was a crime of passion. Tim Kono was drugged, then shot.
Can I show you the suicide notes?
Bring him on, hon.
I'd like to point out that when I offered to help, everyone sent me home to get stabbed.
Facts.
double. Jan, I think she knows what she's talking about.
Oh, poor Jen.
Might I offer, that is not what you write to cover a suicide. You use words like, I want to die. This is...
She's so the better you.
So impressive.
Oh my god.
Oh, so Tim was just enjoying a nice, smooth bourbon with his killer?
We saw those. We just...
Didn't sniff them.
I can't leave Jan here alone.
I'll keep watch for you, pal. Just like the old days, right?
You go. I'm okay.
Okay, settle down. Settle down. Not in front of everybody.
Yes, but this should make everyone feel good. The pros are on it now.
And by pros, you mean the people who missed
Not
everything
the
the amateurs
hoodies.
found?
Is he gonna try to sell them?
Keister's down. Lots to discuss.
What if it was Bunny? Is Bunny in love with Tim Kono? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, a podcast, by the way, that revealed a murderer in the building, which I'm sure the rest of you all appreciate. Some officially licensed tie-dye sweatshirts.
Tie-dye guy.
Anyone else thinking how smart it would be for the murderer to investigate the murder? I'm talking about you, Whitey.
Yeah, I think I'm getting that.
Well, sometimes you do have to make a mess to clean one up.
To be fair, though,
Don't worry, folks.
I would rather
We're
them
done.
investigate and find the person who's murdering and harming people.
So yes, the podcast and the investigations are over. All will be back to normal, hopefully soon.
Hey, Brazos, shut the fuck up.
No, it's not your... It's a little late for that. If 8 or more tenants file complaints against another tenant, they can be evicted. We have already taken action on 10D.
Hey, I, for one, am actually grateful to the fuckwad.
Yeah.
Their work might lead to my answer.
Who killed Evelyn?
Back on my beloved cat, and Evelyn was poisoned. With the same poison that killed Tim. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
You've had 6 complaints about noxious odors coming from your apartment, so if I were you, I'd keep my head down and put your hand up.
Don't you bully him, Bunny. Enough with you and your New York co-op power games.
All in favor of evicting all 3 members of Murder, She Wrote. Terrific. I'll start the eviction process today.
That's not good.
If you're a murderer, stop murdering.
This is not good. What do we do now?
Once we solve this case.
Stop.
Well, no, it's not if they're all evicted.
You know what? I'm gonna run errands that are not in that elevator.
Is Oscar gonna save the day for us?
And can I tell you something? The comments from the fans for her character have been surprisingly positive.
You're not here.
For her character? Not for her.
Surrounded by danger and pain.
As opposed to nothing at all.
Oh, it's mean Mabel. Should have known better. But you rushed into this podcast headfirst like you always do, and you took 2 more bodies over the edge with you. Splash 2.
Oh, that's over the line.
Well, that was mean.
Yeah.
A great callback, but incredibly mean. Oh, mama.
That's a joke, right?
Charles.
Of course. It's happening again. Took you less than an
Needed
hour.
my bandage changed. What did you think was happening?
That?
I get that Saz pushes your buttons, but you really thought I'd cheat on you?
I think anyone great would cheat on me. Why are you packing your stuff?
Because I have a big solo tomorrow night. I'm just gonna stay at my place tonight.
You think that's safe?
I'm a New York broad who's been stabbed. I can handle shit.
Come on, Jen.
Oh, maybe Bunny is the killer and this is her way of stopping the investigation.
That's what I said.
Would it be okay if I came to see you tomorrow?
Maybe another time. I think it'd make me too nervous knowing you were seeing me not at my best.
Okay.
I'll call you.
Oh, God. Poor Charles. He's gone through it. Don't exhaust yourself, Jan.
Please don't do anything in there.
Shut up.
It's gonna be hard. It's a pretty arousing setup.
Okay, good night.
Aw. I'm happy that he's able to stay with her. Even if it is the couch.
Charles isn't done, by the way.
They seem pretty over it.
I'm telling you, he's not done.
The only way to fix all of this is to fucking solve this case. Gets justice and we get to keep our apartments.
And that's how I get the final episode of my dreams. I want this to be better than the Jinx guy confessing in the pisser.
Hell yeah. Whatever that means.
That was when I was rocking this awesome yellow fur coat.
Really popped on you, by the way.
It did.
He was on the phone talking about the package.
Which was in
We
Bunny's
had that cool
house.
connection about your beats. Do you like your beats?
She's like,
The trash bag that Tim had in the elevator has blue straps. His apartment, when I took all of his stuff, have orange straps.
So that wasn't his trash? Why would he have someone else's trash?
Tim's next door neighbor.
Indeedy.
She might know if he was seeing someone.
Absolutely, that's brilliant.
uh-oh. Seeing someone in the building.
I would never make a move on your girlfriend
Okay.
again.
Oh!
You going to her concert tonight?
No, she asked me not to come.
Your speech patterns? But one thing I could never get about you is how someone as wonderful as you could think so little of himself.
Aww.
In the apartment with your creaky-kneed stunt double and your sad little melancholy omelet.
Yeah, you gotta go. Just don't tell her you're there. And, like, go in the back.
Just make it.
Attaboy.
And then
Come
see her
back, kid.
after. That wouldn't make me mad. It would make me mad if I said don't come and then you, like, let me know that you were there.
Did you see someone come in and out?
No, I never saw anyone, but we certainly heard a late-night visitor. Oh, yes, but I never saw her, though.
But it was a woman.
Oh, yes.
Interesting way to put that. Oh, look at how cute he is.
One. Yeah.
Okay.
Exotic instruments. Somebody young looked that up.
Somebody young.
I'm here to see my girlfriend.
Oh, me too.
Mine's a prodigy.
I'm good.
Okay, buddy.
The youngest first chair bassoonist in our symphony's history, Miss Allison Tipton.
So, that's my girlfriend.
It's so
She's
weird.
lying.
Exotic Instruments doesn't sell sex toys.
It's Jan.
Instruments. Really?
Oliver?
It's Jan!
Why is there a bassoon cleaner in Tim's sex toy box?
So then who stabbed her? Was she not actually stabbed? Guys. Oh my god. What the hell? I'm sorry. Jan and Tim? Jan was sleeping with Tim Kono? Is that real? Real or fake? Because honestly, fucking insane. Insane, I'll tell you that much. Guys, I have no words. Was it Jan? It's looking like it was Jan. Charles, you need to get out of there, Charles. And not Jan. Jan seems so nice and it's gonna ruin Charles's life. He thought that this was the love of his life. No. Poor Charles. That's so messed up. I was like, this episode kind of felt like it was moving a little bit slow plot-wise and just felt a little bit random, bringing in like his stunt double from Brazos. And as cool as it was to see that like cameo and stuff in there, it felt like a little bit of a filler. So I was waiting for like some big reveal because we weren't really getting that, other than like, okay, maybe it was a potential person he was seeing and things of that. And obviously now we have them potentially getting evicted. Oliver already has his eviction notice. Oh my god. I can't believe Charles, oh my god. Did she not actually get stabbed then? Was that like all a setup for her? Did she do that herself? Like, I have so many questions. I have so many questions that I think can only possibly be answered by the next episode, if they're going to be answered. They might not be. It might just be like because we said so type deal, which, okay, fair enough. But I have a lot of questions on how this has happened and why this has happened. I'm starting to see now like these cartoonish drawings of the neighbors. Are these like what Mabel is painting in her aunt's house? They kind of look like that, right? I think they are. I'm also curious to see what Oscar has done, like what he was doing when he didn't go into the elevator. That has me intrigued as well. So I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, or if they just kind of wanted him to not be involved in that conversation, or like what the purpose of that was, but I guess I will find out. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with me. As always, the full episode reaction for this episode and all the other episodes will be up on my Patreon. Link for that's down below. And I'll see you guys back here with me for the next episode. Bye, guys.